Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Hope we had a stress-free day today, and I also want to welcome everyone to this Oriflame opportunity meeting today. And if we are here, you have joined this section. Kindly indicate where you are joining us from. You can put in the comment section the location you are watching from. If you are joining from Lagos, if you are joining from Abuja, if you are joining from Port Harcourt, if you are joining from Kano, if you are joining from Abeokuta, please indicate on the comment section where you are joining from. You need to represent your various cities. That's very, very important. Please, I want to see the comments coming. Thank you for joining. We are going to start in a few minutes. Of course, we have to wait for more people to join. Then we are going to start. We are waiting. I'm waiting for the first person to comment. Where are you joining us from? Let's see the city or location that will get the highest comments. Okay, I can see the first comment here. Virginia from Abuja. Press. Okay, that's good. We have another person from Benin Republic. Very good, of course. So let's keep the comments coming. I can see how Wamusa from Abuja. That's great. Where are my Lagos people? I can see Hajara Abubakar joining from Suleja. That's great. Abuja is topping the chat. Abuja is topping. Okay. I can see Biko Dawa joining from Ibadan. That's great. I can see Miss Sheyi Abere from Lagos. Ooh, you don't have someone from Lagos. That's great. I can see Lorian from Ghana. Thank you for joining. I can see Francisca from Abuja. Thank you. I can see Shakira from Lagos, Mushin, to be precise. Thank you for joining. I can see Anastasia Bernard from Enugu. Let's keep the comments coming. So far, Abuja is leading the chat. So let's keep them coming. I can see I'm from Bassey from Lagos. I can see Valerie. Thank you, ma, for joining from Lagos as well. Uh, I can see Princess from Finland. Wow, thank you for joining, Princess. Let's keep the comments coming. So far, Abuja is topping the charts. We are waiting for that city that will overtake Abuja. Or okay, I've seen someone from Port Harcourt, Grace Douglas from Port Harcourt. Thank you for joining. This Chisom from Owerri. Good evening, Chisom. Thank you for joining. I can see Onome Loyalty from Ogun State. Thank you for joining. I can see Joy from Lagos. Thank you for joining. Please, it's also important as you are joining, do well to share this link with your team members to join this training today. It's also important. As you are joining, you can also click on your share button for you to share for other people to join or for them to see that we are live because this section this night is going to be power packed as always. So we are going to be starting in a few minutes and we have more people joining. We have Eunice from Port Harcourt, we have Precious from Ogun State, and we also have Oluwaseun from Ibadan. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I've not seen anybody from Asaba, Delta, Warri, Ekiti, Osun State. Okay, I can see Coach Fiat from Calabar. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Calabar is represented now, so I can see Adeshona from Lagos. I can see Mama K joining from Lagos. Of course, we represent. Thank you, Mama, for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Waiting to hear from Oshun. Okay, I've seen someone join from Abeokuta, Shagamu, Asaba, Warri, Onitsha, Oka, Enugu, and other parts of the country. Okay, thank you for joining. Okay, I've seen the second person from Port Harcourt. Of course, let's keep the comments coming in. Of course, we are going to start so that we won't keep us waiting. Once more, thank you for joining and making our time to join this Oriflame opportunity meeting this evening. And this program started yesterday and is going to run throughout the whole week. And It's part of the thing Oriflame promises us because we are here to always support our brand partners. We are here to guide our leaders. We are here to give them all the necessary support, give them the materials they need for them to grow and build their business. Other people joining, I can also see you. Thank you for joining. Wherever you are joining us from, thank you, thank you. You are well recognized. I've seen someone from Wari. Finally, Precious Ebenezer, thank you for joining from Wari. So, and I still remember your host for today, Stanley Ovu, and I'm the area sales manager for Oriflame, and I based there in Lagos. Like I was saying, this section, this training started yesterday, and it's going to run for the whole week. And we had an amazing section yesterday, and here we are again today. Tomorrow till the rest of the week, we're also going to be having this kind of section, and you're also going to be seeing out some other of my colleagues that will also host this training. Yesterday was power packed, and I believe today we're also going to enjoy the same energy, the same presentation, and also testimonials from our leaders as we did yesterday. It's also important for you to know that, like I mentioned earlier, we are here to give you all the necessary support. We are here to give you for us to teach you those basic things you need to know for you to build a sustainable business in Oriflame. And this is also a reminder for you if you are joining us for the first time or you just joined Oriflame. It's also a signal for you to know that there is no excuse for your success. You can always put in your best. You can imagine the same training we had yesterday. We're also repeating it today. We can also sit back and say we've done it yesterday. We don't need to do it again. But we know the power of being consistent. So that's why we're here today. I believe this will be one of the things we are going to take home with. And it's also important to note that we are not just here to support people reach their happy place. We're also here to also help the less privileged, the motherless babies. We're always here to support them and also make sure they go back to school. And we are not giving because we want to give, because we give because we know the importance of giving. So, and what does this tell us? This simply means that each of these products, as you can see on our screen, that you are buying or you are putting on your cart whenever you are trying to place your order, you are already donating 100 naira for the less privileged. Is very, very important. And you can also share this with your customers. You can also share this with your team members. You can also recommend these products to your team members and also tell them the importance of this. Of course, these people that we are helping, it's possible we don't even know any of them. We are not helping them because we know them, they are related to our business, or because we know them, someone came to tell us. No, we are doing it because we believe that is the right thing to do. And that's why we are still in the business for over 50 years, because we've been doing the right thing. So, of course, this one will be exceptional. For us, giving is not just about making a donation, it's about making a difference. Let's also note that. Of course, reach your happy place. This is our team for the year. Once you register to become a brand partner with Oriflame, of course, you are going to reach your happy place because we got you covered. Because in Oriflame, you are going to look great. When we now talk about looking great, you are going to have access to quality products that gives real results. Is one thing for you to have access to some products. It's another thing for you to have access to products that will give you real results. And we also promise that you are going to make money. You are going to make real money. And it's part of the things we are going to be discussing today. And of course, I'm not just here alone. We're also going to hear some testimonials from our amazing leaders and how they started and their journey so far and their success story as well. And in Oriflame, you see a real story and you also see real people. I can tell you that. So, and the third one is having fun. And once you become a brand partner with Oriflame, you've joined the beauty community where you have everlasting fun. You get to have fun to the fullest. I can tell you. Thank you everyone for joining. You are being recognized as well. Thank you. So for Oriflame, we've been in existence since 1967. We've been on a journey. It began with an ambition to provide people with opportunities to change their lives by sharing quality Swedish products with the world. And guess what? Today, we are a worldwide community united by our passion for well-being and beauty, where one feels happy, healthy, beautiful, and confident to live life on your own terms. Our journey, we have always recognized and supported exceptional individuals, enabling them to reach their full potential. Pay attention to this part. We still live for the excitement of changing lives today and creating a better tomorrow. Did you get that? Very, very important. And who are we? We combine people's natural desire to improve their lives with the right opportunity and create real positive change. Did you get that last part? Real positive change. We are proud to offer people all over the globe the opportunity to make that change they've been longing for. If they share our passion for beauty and wellness, we can help them bring more of it into the world. Of course, we've seen some people come to share their testimonials. Like I mentioned when I started, in Oriflame, you see real people, you see real stories. We don't just come up with stories just to tell people for story for telling sake. No, we share our experiences based on what has happened in the past. And today we are also going to be seeing some of the leaders who will be sharing their testimonies with their names boldly written why they are presenting. And why do we also have their names there? So that you can also go to check, this person was presenting, what's this person's Facebook handle, what's this person's Instagram handle. Let me go and check to be sure that what this person shared today is what I'm going to see on his or her own social media handle. Of course, we are real, everything about us is real. So for others, it means using our social selling model to earn an income to build a business. Then what's our purpose? It's very, very important to pay attention to this part. Very, very important. Why? What's our purpose? Why are we even existing? Why are we here? Because we've been in Nigeria for the past 10 years, and globally we are going to celebrate our 60th years anniversary next year. We've been existing for the past 15, over 50 years now. And one thing you need to ask yourself is this: for a company to be in existence, let me bring it to Nigeria. For a company to be in an existence for over 10 years now, that means there is something special we are doing. There is something we are doing differently. There is something we are doing right. There is something we are giving to the society. There is something we are contributing. Like I said, our kind of business is not just get a quick scheme Ponzi that people will always think that it's Oriflame, you just bring one person to bring. No, our kind of business model is entirely different. And that's why it's also important whenever you join a brand or you join any you find yourself partnering with any brand, make sure you understand how the brand works. We are here, we build our business in a sustainable way. And we're also going to talk more of that during our presentation today. Just stay back, relax, and I'm going to assure you that you are going to get value at the end of this section today. Then going back to our purpose, why are we here? We are here to inspire, empower, and support entrepreneurial people around the world who share our passion for well-being. And I can also tell you that some people that are willing to do something, but they've not seen the opportunity to do something. They've not seen the opportunity to do that. And the time is now. Going to the next slide, what do we offer? We offer you how to look great, how to make money, and how to have fun. And I believe as an individual, if you're able to have access to quality product that gives you real results, you have your own money. Of course, we are going to talk about that 4 different ways or the ways you can make money in Oriflame. And you're also having fun. For us, having fun is not just bringing people together to dance and clap and gist. No, having fun means traveling the world with Oriflame. That's our own definition of having fun. Because some people will see it as what's having fun? What does it mean? Is it that they are going to take us for a joke concert? We are going to listen to comedians that are going to come. Of course, it's still part of it. But for us, our own priority when we say having fun is traveling the world with Oriflame. Then looking great, what does this simply mean? You have access to quality products that delivers real results. You make money, you provide a rewarding and enjoyable business opportunity. And the third one, you have fun. You travel to the top tourist destinations with Oriflame. I hope we are getting that. Then we believe on holistic approach to wellness and beauty. And what do we offer to our brand partners? What do we offer to our leaders? What do we offer to our customers? We offer a reliable and wide range of great value products for well-being and beauty with personalized inspirations and recommendations. You agree with me? Let me repeat that again. What do we offer to our customers, to our brand partners? We offer a reliable and wide range of great value products for well-being and beauty with personalized inspirations and recommendation. This is very, very important. And it will also interest you to know that we have a comprehensive product portfolio covering 6 categories in wellness and beauty. We've seen some people say, I'm not sure I can buy anything from you. I have everything that I need for myself. No, it depends on your explanation on how you also introduce your brand to the person. When we now mean the 6 categories, we now talk about the wellness category, we talk about the skincare, we talk about the color cosmetics, we talk about the fragrance, we talk about the personal and hair care, and we also talk about accessories. These are the 6 categories in wellness and beauty that we offer you. Is very, very important. So when we are talking to someone out there, if you've joined this section and you just joined the business, it's also important to mention this to them. We have them covered. We have them covered. Someone will say, I don't need the fragrance. If I have some that I'm using, it's going to last for months. You can introduce your toothpaste, you can introduce the deodorant, you can introduce the tender care balm, you can also introduce the hand cream. So many a whole lot of things to introduce to them. If you're not focusing on wellness, you can focus on the skincare range. If you're not focusing on the skincare range, you can focus on the color cosmetics. If you're not focusing on the color cosmetics, you can follow on the fragrance, right? So if you cannot focus on the fragrance, you can also focus on the personal and hair care, and the last one, the accessories. But it's also important that I mention this before I go over to the next slide, because there's an adage that goes that you can't give out what you don't have. It's also important that before you think of recommending any of these products to someone, ensure you've used any of the products so that you can always recommend to someone. It's a different thing when you're recommending to someone based on what you've read or based on what you believe, than when you're recommending to someone based on what you've used and you've seen the result. There are two different things as well. So, but before I go further, I would like to call on an amazing leader to come and share her testimonials about the looking great aspects. And I'm going to invite no other person than our FON for 2026 in the person of Chibozo Rachel Udenko to please come and share her testimonials. Chibozo, are you here? You are welcome. Please let's welcome Chibozo as she comes to share her own testimonial.
Okay. Hi, Stanley.
All right, thank you, Chibozo. Nice having you.
Same here. I hope everybody can hear me.
Yes, I can. Yes, of course, I believe
Okay.
we can.
All right. Okay, so it's such an honor to be here, and I'm about to share my favorite Oriflame product. I mean, every Oriflame product is actually my favorite, right? But today I'm going to be talking specifically on these two. Okay, so let's start with this. So a quick story, a quick backstory. Before I even, before I started the Oriflame business, the business part of it, the selling the product, using the product, being able to afford the product. I used to be a broke, shy undergraduate who could not afford, the basic skincare products, right? That was even how Oriflame found me. And I was having skincare issues, like everything was doing me. And my classmates told me about this Oriflame product. I'm like, I can't even afford this product. Do you understand? And then um she told me that I should try it out, that she believes that it's going to help me since I've tried other X, Y, and Z products and it did not work for me. So I had to save up, right? I remember, when the day I made the decision that I'm going to try out this product and see if, if I'm going to get the results. I remember I looked at myself in the mirror that day. The pimples. I had pimples even on my neck, my back. I was on the bigger side. I looked at myself in the mirror and I'm like, Omo, I didn't like what I saw. You know how you catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and you're depressed, right? And I decided that I was going to use my allowance for that month to shop few products. And it was 14,000. I cannot forget 14,490 naira. And I told her that I'm ready. She said because there's free registration that she's going to sign me up so I can get the product at 23% discount. And that was how I got my first few products. I started using them. I was in progress. Like a month later, 1 month later, I saw like, small. It wasn't like magic. I saw small result. I'm like, okay, it's working, right? And then I continued, and that was how people started asking me, "Oh, Rachel, what are you using? Oh, your skin is getting better." These are people that used to tell me that time, "Come, let me recommend something for you. I know what you use," and I bought, and it did not work. Like, what are you now using now? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me, and that's how um the business opportunity part started for me. I joined to just be a product user, and I started doing the right. And it didn't happen overnight. It took me like process, step by step. And here I am today sharing, about to share, in fact, like my product. I've had so many experience with different Oriflame products, with our skincare products. And today I'm going to, share specifically on our weight loss products, right? So it's not like I just woke up one day and knew how to share about Oriflame products. I once didn't even know anything about Oriflame products, but when I had my first experience, and then I started learning more about this product, right? And when people started showing interest, I started learning more. I started learning more. So, like I said, if you're looking at the video, that used to be me. I started gaining weight, right? And then I wasn't like, oh more, what am I going to do? Right. And this started during COVID. And everybody was on lockdown. You are at home, you eat, you sleep, you wake up, the routine. And that's how I started gaining weight. And then as at that time, our meal replacement had not entered the Nigerian market, right? And when it finally came in, before it came into Nigeria, I used to go to the gym. After COVID, now I go to the gym, I do exercise, but I lost little, like about 1 or 2 kg, right? But then when the meal replacement came into Nigeria, we had trainings, we had experts, trained us on how to use the meal replacement to get the best results. That was even when I learned what they call a calorie deficit. That if you want to lose weight, you have to be on calorie deficit. Before, I don't know, right? I'll go to gym, come back and eat for 4 weeks, and I'll just be wondering why am I not losing the weight, right? And that was how the journey started. I started, counting my calories. I started being more careful with what I, eat. I started paying very close attention. I would take my meal replacements, I would exercise, and I would watch what I eat. And I lost weight. And not only did not only did it help me lose weight, I also, I became more healthier. I became more confident in my own skin. And then there's now the glow up that comes with losing weight. Like it's always unmatched. I cannot count how many of these products I've sold since it came to Nigeria. I can't count. And I love selling it. Do you know why? Because like the profits, God, the profit you get on selling just one thing of this meal replacement is amazing. The profit margin is really, really amazing. And why am I sharing this? You're watching me, and probably today is your first time you're hearing about Oriflame, and you're like, how am I going to sell the product? I don't know anything. Like you, I didn't know anything about selling, you weight loss product or wellness products, but I had to learn. I had to use the products, had my own personal experience, and then I'm able to now, from my personal experience, guide other people on how to use the product and get a good result afterwards. Oriflame even held trainings for us. We had intensive bootcamp trainings where you learn how to not just lose weight but how to sell the product and how to position yourself as a professional. So imagine partnering with a brand that gives you product to sell, make profits, and they also teach you how to sell the product and teach you everything you need to learn about that product. So you don't come in and you're left alone to figure everything out on your own. No, the tools are there, the resources are there, everything you need is there, right? So the next one is the wellness. These are wellness woman part, my absolute favorite. I know so many times that, because of my kind of work, the things I do, I get tired, and when I take my wellness, I'm good, right? I'm good. So this is another Oriflame products that is my favorite, right? And one of the beautiful things that I love about our philosophy range is that in Nigeria, a lot of people, trust me, a lot of people, you might be thinking, oh, how do I even sell this product? Look around you. We have a lot of people who are battling with oxidative stress, who are suffering from so many deficiencies. We have a lot of people in around you around you. Just calm down and check your church, check your aunties, your uncles, people you know, people around you. There are people that are struggling to lose weight. And imagine signing up with Oriflame today, and then you pick up your phone and start calling up these people. And I've seen what will help you lose weight in the most sustainable and healthy way. You started business, you started making profits, because by the time you are done, explaining the products to them, all the resources and all the materials you need will be provided once you sign up, right? And they purchase their first thing. You make your profit. That's how you start making money with Oriflame on the go. You make profits, right? And the same thing with our wellness product. Like I was saying, we have a lot of people in Nigeria who are struggling, from oxidative stress. People are running on autopilot. People are working round the clock, not being able to eat clean, eat healthy, take care of their health. And then we have good supplements that can help them bridge in the nutritional gap first, and also help them to, enhance the quality of their life and help their body to perform at optimal level every day, help them fuel their body with these amazing products. We have a lot of people like that around you, that you're watching me, around you, even on social media. Okay. And why I'm sharing this is because I know that if me, Rachel, right, that didn't know anything about selling before, can learn how to sell these really amazing, beautiful products, right? You watching me this night can. I remember when I made my very first sale in Oriflame that day. Oh God, I was dancing. I was so happy. I was jumping around. I was so excited. And that first sale that I made, my profit was 5,000 5,200 and something naira. I will not forget, right? That first profit I made, I used the money. I took part of it, and then the remaining parts I kept part for something very important, and then the other one I used it to buy handouts that time, without having to wait for my parents. My mom to send me network. Okay, without having to wait for my mom that promised me that she was going to send money. So, um, honestly, these products and our other amazing products, you can plug in, sign up today, and use them for yourself. Like me, use them for yourself. The ones that you can afford, start from where you are, right? It can be the toothpaste, it can be the tender care balm. Use them for yourself, and then from your experience, you can now start sharing what you've learned with other people and start making sales and start making money with Oriflame. Trust me, with Oriflame, your dreams are valid. You can make so much money, and you can become the best version of yourself. So thank you very much, Stanley. Can you
Thank
still
you,
hear
Rachel.
me?
Thank you. Yes, of course, we can still hear you. Thank
Can
you
you
for that
hear
one.
me?
Yes, yes, we
I
can.
I
We
can't
can.
hear you.
We
Is
can.
my time up?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rachel. Th- Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know. Why can't I hear you?
Please, can anyone hear me? Please, you can type in the comment section yes if you can hear me so that I can continue. I need to be sure that anyone can hear me. Please, can anyone
Oh,
still hear me?
no.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you for that wonderful testimony. Of course, we are going
Oh,
to. Of course,
okay.
we are going to.
I just wanted to confirm. Were you hearing me? Because at some point I was not hearing anything.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
We
okay,
did.
okay. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Rachel. Nice having you. All right.
yeah.
Okay, so we are now moving over to the second one. Of course, we've talked about looking great. We are now talking about making money, which is also part of the thing that we offer. And we in the Oriflame, we provide an easy, rewarding, and enjoyable business opportunity with great potential for personal development, supported by our global community. It's very, very important. um we're here to give you something great that gives you the unique possibilities, the possibility for you to own your own car, the possibility for you to buy your own house, the possibility for you to get an overseas education for your kids or for yourself or for any of your relatives, and also the possibility to travel around the world for free, and the possibility to be financially independent. You just heard from Rachel how she managed to pay for her handouts and take care of other bigs for by herself without even waiting for anybody. I think that's the best decision anybody here will even think of doing as an individual, as an adult. So if we are here, you have any of these as shown on the screen. Maybe you have a dream of getting a car for yourself, you want to buy a house. The time to start all these things is now. You need to build yourself in a sustainable, build your business, and I believe in the nearest future you will see yourself achieving all those things you've listed for yourselves, and it's going to happen. What do you need to do? You need to start building your business for you to make money. How can you make money? For you to also make money, you need to start building your business in the right way. Is very, very important. We have our success plan. Of course, we are. I believe that the person who introduced you to business maybe must have taking you through the success plan on how you need to grow from 0 to 3%, from 3% to 6% to 9% to 12%. That's to show you how genuine we are. Of course, you can't just come and say we are going to make 1 million after your 2 days of journey. No, for you to make money, you need to start building your business in a right way. Because even in your personal business, if you don't do the right thing, your business will crash. So even as your own personal business, if you don't do it well, if you don't manage your business well, if you don't go to open your shop, if you don't talk to customers, if you don't treat them well, of course you lose those customers. And if you don't do it the right way, of course there's every possibility that you are going to lose your business. Same thing is applicable to your Oriflame business. You need to take ownership of your business. And one important thing is this: you do your business for yourself. You take ownership of your business, you take accountability of your business. If anything happens, you don't need to blame your upline or your team members. Anything that happens in your business, you are the one to hold accountable. And for you to succeed in this business, you also need to remove that mindset of, are you sure I'm not building my business because of my upline? Are you sure I'm not building my business because of my sponsor? Are you sure that all the efforts, all the things I've been doing, she's using me to grow? No. Once you start having that mentality, from the very first time, you start having issues with your business. Take ownership of your business. The question you need to ask yourself is this: if other people have been making millions, they've been making their own money, they've been able to buy their own cars, they've traveled around the world with Oriflame, of course, they were not doing it for anybody. So nothing will also stop you. In Oriflame, we got you covered, and there is no excuse or limitation. Of course, you need to earn for more, you need to qualify, you need to push for you to The higher you build your business, the higher money you get. And of course, we have four ways of making money in Oriflame. We have immediate profits, we have performance discounts, we have cash award, and we also have bonuses. And of course, when we talk about immediate profits, is the profit you make once you sell your products. And when we now talk about our performance discounts, this is the money Oriflame pays you at the end of every month. Thank you for building your business. Thank you for making this number of sales. Thank you for inviting people to join your network. We are rewarding you with this amount. Mind you that the performance discount is entirely different from the immediate profits. And another one is cash award. For you to qualify for cash award, is usually from director level to higher. Once you close the director title, you are going to get 1 million cash award, senior director 1.5, gold director 2 million and upwards, of course. And this cash award is also different from the performance discount. Not just different from the performance discount, it's also different from immediate profits. I hope you are putting all these things in consideration. Immediate profits, performance discounts, and cash award. The last one is bonus. Of course, we all different can wake up today and say, you can invite 10 people to join your network and we'll give you 100,000. You can invite 10 people to join your network this month, we'll give you 50,000. I'm not saying we have an offer like that. I'm just giving that as an example. So at the end of the month, at the end of the campaign, if we're able to qualify for that, we are going to pay you for that. That's additional bonus. And that bonus is still different from the three ways of making money that I've just mentioned, which is immediate profits, performance discounts, cash award, and bonus. You can imagine building your business in the right way. Within the next 5, 6, 7 months, you close your director title, you qualify for director seminar rather, you get your cash award of 1 million, you get your performance discount for the month, you've made your immediate profit, of course, and if possible, you also qualify for other bonuses. You can see that there's different ways you can make money in Oriflame, and that is also very, very important. And we also need to pay attention to this, even if you don't want to do focus on the four ways of making money. You can focus on selling products and making profits. Remember, in Oriflame, we accommodate the users, we accommodate the sellers, we accommodate business builders. We won't say because you are not going to build your business, you are not welcome. No, we focus on your strengths. If we see that you are just here to buy the products you use for yourself, of course, you are welcome in our beautiful community, because we've seen top leaders that just joined because they just want to be users. They ended up building their business. The same thing is applicable to people who join because they want to sell products. If that's your strength, you are good in selling, of course, you are also welcome. You are most welcome also if you want to build your business. Of course, we also welcome you. Then we are also going to invite now an amazing leader. I want us to pay attention to her testimonial and how she started her journey and how she has been making money with Oriflame, to come and share her testimonial on how she has been making money and why she joined Oriflame. So join me as I welcome Iyanoluwa Gunjobi. She's a senior director with Oriflame. Iyanoluwa, are you here? You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's welcome Iyanoluwa for her to come and share her own testimonials.
Good evening, everybody. Good
Hi, good
evening,
evening.
guys. Thank you
Good
very
evening.
much. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Thank you all for joining. My name is Iyanoluwa Ogunjobi, but people call me Iyalati. I joined Oriflame 8 years back, where I was struggling with my life, or facing life challenges, and a lady invited me for this business opportunity that changed my life entirely. I joined just to make extra 50,000 naira because I was so hungry for success. And trust me, I'm a kind of person that when you give me anything, I'm ready to sell. I'm ready to sell to make money. I'm ready to sell to meet up with everything I was going through then. And fortunately for me, I came across Oriflame. This lady registered me, and it was a turnover for me. At first, when I joined, it was doing me like, is this thing going to work? Is this thing going to work? And trust me, while I was trying every possible bet to make sure I am getting to the top, I got there. So fast forward to 3 months in the business, I've become a real seller. You know, I got a training. Oriflame we always bring training and training, even for people that don't know how to sell or know where to put their leg. Yeah, no, look, good job. It's an O level because people have been telling me not to say I did not go to school. Okay, let me use the word of I'm an O level holder, and I've never visited any university before. Before Oriflame, I joined Oriflame with no education background. Let me put it that way. And 3 months in the business, Oriflame announced that they were going to be bringing some expertise to brush up those that don't know how to sell. Maybe you want to learn how to sell more. Maybe you know how to sell, but you want to upgrade yourself and all of that. And I called this lady. I said, see, me, I did not go to school. How do I attend this class? She just said, don't worry, Yalati. Anything you don't understand, write it down. I say, okay, no problem. So along the class now, whenever they speak any big grammar, I'll just write it down. Even when I don't know how to pronounce all this grammar, I'll just ask the person beside me to write this particular pronunciation for me. So once I get home, I will try and Google it online, translate it to Yoruba, understand it well to my own knowledge. As time goes on, I started correcting myself in some pronunciation. I started brushing up, through some leaders that whenever I meet them, they will tell me, yeah, no, don't worry. That language, that statement you made earlier was not correct. Say it this way, say it this way. And I'm a kind of person, I don't shy. I'm not a shy person. When you correct me, I'm ready to accept it. And, you know, I started getting corrected and people started saying changes. Yeah, yeah, no. You don't know the lady. You don't know the pure water lady because I was selling pure water on the street before the lady met me, and people were like, "Ah, is that not the pure water lady?" Because of the improvement they've seen in me. So, fast forward to 6 months, Oriflame now announced a program that become a manager and sleep in 5-star hotel. And I went to meet my sponsor that what did they mean by 5-star hotel? She now explained to me that we be taken to 5-star hotel. I say 5-star hotel, what did you mean? He said I'll be traveling with Oriflame to sleep in a very big hotel. She explained. Then I don't know what 5-star hotel means. So when we got to the hotel now, that was the first time I was taking Uber. And the Uber guy was like, Madam, we've gotten to our destination. I was like, yes, please come down and pack my bag. The audacity in me, the boldness in me that, yes, I'm here to
Mm.
enjoy myself. you know. I'm here on a free, expensive trip. You cannot downgrade me and ask me to start dragging my boss. You have to come down from the car and, carry my luggage and follow me. And it was like, wahala. I was saying, you don't understand. So when we got to the venue, I started seeing things that I normally see on TV. These are things that normally who born me to enter 5-star hotel. But it was just a very big, it was just a very big opportunity for me to, expose myself. And when I was called on stage, becoming a brand partner, a manager with Oriflame that period, it was just like a dream come true because I've been in marriage for years, and I've never attended any event that will be welcome on stage to say, this person, she qualified to become a man. I mean, she's qualified as a manager with Oriflame, and to me, it's just like it's like a dream come true to me. And people started gossiping. Is that not the pure water seller? But as they are gossiping, pointing fingers, inside me, I was happy because it is. They don't know where I'm coming from. They don't know my dream before Oriflame. They don't know me. I sold pure water for 2 years. Even people that I believe they could help me couldn't help me. So imagine Oriflame coming to my rescue that period. It's just a dream come true for me. And that was my picture on the screen before Oriflame, and that is after Oriflame. You can see the difference. It was so amazing. And when I attended the event, I started calling some of my friends, doing video call to them, showing them the lifestyle, letting them know that it is real. This is not something I'll get them and start explaining that yes, I am live here direct and enjoying having buffet because before Oriflame, I don't know what is called buffet. It is from Oriflame I know what is called buffet. Even when it's time for lunch, I'll just hold one nylon like this to keep some bread because I'll be like, this thing is menu. Let me pack it. Because to me that time it is just something I've never seen, having several delicates for you to have. I started doing video telling people that hey, una godmother don dey here oh, And as the journey was going, people started reaching out. Iyanu, I want to do that your business, and in Oriflame, the more people join your business, the more you sell, the more money. So I started telling everybody, even my husband, I have to upgrade something in the house. I have to support him with the children's school fees. I have to renovated some things in the house, even single-handedly, I renovated my father's house. I did a lot with the money and tell me anything. With the money I've made in Oriflame, I can only call myself one of the latest landlady in Lagos State. And with the money I've made with Oriflame, I've done several things and I have a farm when I have my own, that's another day. And I have several businesses that I'm about to launch with my own money with this business. you know this business have given me a dream where those people that believe they had money more than me then, when I was not into Oriflame, it gave me the dream to dream more than them. It gave me the opportunity to have a very big dream. It gave me the opportunity to travel more, to explore. Imagine somebody telling me one day that ah Yanu, hey, ah how can we do this thing? Oh, the money is 100,000, will you be able to cope? I was like, 100,000, don't worry, expect me on the 5 or on the 6th now. And to her surprise, Oriflame paid before on the 5th of that month, and I sent the money. She was like, Ian, you really want to go for this trip? I said yes. And that was the month that my friend joined my business because she never believed, she not knowing, she wanted to confirm if what she had been hearing was true about my business, if I'll be able to afford something. And this is a business that have really transformed my life. Even what before Oriflame, my children were going to one low private school, the private school, but a very low standard. So when I joined Oriflame, I decided to upgrade it, consulting some of the leaders. What can I do? Which school can I take my children to, that can be more educated than what I was. And I was able to sponsor that. In fact, I was able to say yes, I am the first born with a billionaire mindset, not the millionaire. I'm the first, first, first daughter, first child with a billionaire mindset. Because before I replay, whenever I want to travel down to my parents' house, I'll call my parents, mommy, I'm at the bus stop. Oh, I'm about to get down. Oh. What do you cook? My mom will say, we did not cook anything. No, you manage whatever you see. Oh. But when I joined Oriflame, if I call my mom down, coming, will say, should we kill one of the chicken for you? Should we fry it and make it spicy? you know it shows the audacity. It shows what a a female and a fourth child of the family can command, that can control, with the power of you being self how do I put that, with by being self-independent with Oriflame. So it give me a lot of opportunity to explore myself, to give that audacity to people here that yes, this is the thing I want, this is what I want. And it gave me the boldness to do some daring thing that I could never dream in my life that I could do. It have really changed my life in a way that I cannot explain. We cannot live here, honestly. We cannot even live here. So Oriflame have turned me to a lady that got Before I used to tell people that I got my first 1 million naira when I joined Oriflame, when I become 4 years in Oriflame. But I can boldly tell you that I'm one of the people that received over 3 point something million from Oriflame. With this business, I started with just 20,000 naira. 20,000 naira. This is what this business can really do for you when you put in your best. Make sure you do it the right thing, go extra mile to make sure you give it all your best. Thank you very much all for having me tonight. Thank you very much, Stanley.
Thank you,
I
Yalati.
think
Thank you,
I'm done for
Yalati.
the day.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice having you here.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for that wonderful testimonial.
Thank you.
Thank you. Really
Yeah,
appreciate.
good night.
Good night.
Yeah.
Inspiring,
Bye
right?
bye.
Bye bye. So the question you wanna ask yourself is this: if Yalati can do it, why can't you do it as an individual? If she can do it, of course you can also do it. Remember, qualification, your educational background is not a barrier. There's no restriction. The only thing that can distract you from doing your business is you. Then we now move over to having fun. This is the last part. Of course, we are going to end this training in a few minutes. We are going to, and I'm going to be inviting an amazing leader to come and share her own testimonials on how she has traveled around the world with Oriflame, and she's a top leader in Nigeria. She's one of our top 15 leaders in Nigeria. And please join me as I welcome an amazing leader, Hafsat Ahmed Jumari, to come and share her having fun testimonial. Hello, ma. Nice having you, ma. It's nice to have you. Welcome, 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 welcome. Please let's welcome her as she shares her own experience. Let me just give her some minutes. Hopefully, she's going to join. Of course, you can also share this the link with your downlines, your team members, your recruits who are not here, for them to also be part of this. While we wait for our top leader to come and share her own testimonial, it's very very important. You also carry your team members along. They also need to be part of this section, of course. Okay, I think she's here now. Good evening, ma. Nice having you. Good evening, ma. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me too?
Yes, ma. We can hear you. We can hear you, ma. Welcome, ma.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. I hope
Good
you're all
evening.
doing good. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, ma. We can hear you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all doing good. My name is Hafsa Jumare, and I, I never knew, honestly, from the beginning. I had no idea that this company, this business, will take me to at least 10 countries, all expense paid. You know, people always say, Hasa, why don't you talk about the local travel first? My entire life, I had always wanted to go to Lagos. Like everybody will be talking about Lagos. And my father was living in Lagos. I really wanted to go to Lagos. But whenever we were going to Lagos on holiday, I would fall sick. So I never ever had the chance to go. My family would leave me with my auntie or someone and go to Lagos. So every time I would pray to go to Lagos. Then from nowhere, I started Oriflame. I found Oriflame, Abi Oriflame found me. And I remember the first thing, I got a call from Oriflame that they were inviting me to Lagos for an event. I said Lagos. I'm going to Lagos. Ah, I was excited. Honestly, I didn't sleep because that was my dream. I had never even dreamt beyond Lagos, to be honest. It was just Lagos, Lagos, Lagos. I wanted to just go to Lagos. And I tell you, I can never ever forget my first travel to Lagos. Eko ni baje o. I loved it, and I still love that town. But as I started Oriflame, I knew nothing about cosmetics. I still do not really, okay, right now, yes, but I had never been somebody that you call Egayu in Hausa. You know, there are people who just are all about themselves looking so hot, so good, cosmetics, I'm sorry. I have never been that person. And when I found Oriflame, it was just about the money. Am I going to make money? Yes, I'm going to make money. And I started working super hard in a small town that almost everybody told me that nobody would buy. Almost everybody in that time, I have been with Oriflame at least 10 years. And since that time, people said it was too expensive. People said, we are looking for food. You are coming to sell cosmetics to us. So honestly, they didn't buy. But man, I wanted that money. I needed that money. I could not afford to make excuses or listen to anybody bad mouthing what I had already started because at that time I had never ever done anything significant with my life. I'm that person that everybody will look at and say, is it not half start? Forget, she'll not be able to do it. She'll fail. She'll this. So when I found Oriflame, it was all about the money. But I'm sure you can tell that I love play. I love to have fun. And you will never catch me in anything. If Oriflame had been boring, I don't think I'll still be here. So when you see Hafsat, just know that there's something fun happening by her side, behind her, in front of her, all around her. You can't find me in a place without fun. Oriflame brought that fun that I cannot even explain. And the first time they said I was going to travel, it was Denmark. I went, I made my passport. You know, I used to always have motion sickness. So travel was not something that I wanted to do from the beginning. My mom was always, every year, my father would send her to Hajj. So my mom, I can say maybe she has traveled to Hajj maybe 20 something times, I think. But it was not, whenever my dad asked me, like, don't you want to? I always thought, sis, motion sickness, just take me to Lagos. That's all I want, you know. So when Oriflame said I was going to Denmark, I was worried that what if I come and have motion sickness? What if I embarrass myself? What if this? What if that? But I was excited. I was excited to some extent. Oh God, I never knew. See, motion sickness, I tell you now, motion sickness is a Nigerian thing. It's a Nigerian spirit. It is not, I have never traveled outside Nigeria, entered maybe all these luxurious buses or cars or wherever. And I think it's in Nigeria, Amebo. But the first time when Oriflame took us to that, when we went to Denmark, I told everybody in the entire world, man, I am abroad. I'm abroad. And it was the beginning of our travels. Like I said, I have traveled to at least 10 countries with Oriflame. And it has never been the same. Whenever we traveled with Oriflame, it will always be different from last year. All expense paid. Just carry your Ghana must go. And just go. And the prestige of traveling with Oriflame is different from when you travel with your money and you go and you are paying to share for bunk. You are going to go and look for accommodation or food or transportation. No, you go there, they receive you with class, you eat good food, you go to beautiful places, you are recognized on a global stage. One of the good things about Oriflame is if you have never been recognized, see, recognition, there's nothing like somebody saying well done for something you have done. And see, when you're being recognized on a global stage, oh my God, you just feel like, see, now only me did this world. So I need everybody here to do me a favor as I tell you a beautiful story. I want you to type the name of the country you want to go to next, courtesy Oriflame. I want you to type it in good faith that Oriflame will take you there by God's grace. Type it. You have traveled with Oriflame. You have never traveled with Oriflame. You're not registered yet. You want to travel. Please do me a favor. Do not write Lagos. I want you to write another country outside Nigeria that you want to go to. So, one of the best things about my fun with Oriflame, me and my mother, I have always been a daddy's girl as a first child. So, we never really had a relationship like that with my mom. Then Oriflame said, Hassat, you have qualified, you are qualified to go to Sweden. And hey, I said, let's go with my mom. I was so scared that we would go there, we'll fight, we will not be good, we will not be that. But I tell you, I remember telling my dad, I think days before we left, I said, Ba, please keep your phone up on speed dial because if me and my mom, if we, I'll call you. Oh." He said, he said, go. I need you to have a good relationship with your mom. I need you to, she's my egg. Treat her well. And I was so excited. Hmm. Do you know that I and my mom were in the same room? And that was the first time we had real connection, genuine. I understood why she said so many things to me, why she did so many things. Because, see, I was a difficult child, a very, very lazy one that did not have any form of ambition until she started Oriflame. So I wasn't really a simple child. And my mom is hands on. She was trying to make me do the right thing, but I was trying to resist. So I always looked at her as in fact, one time as I was growing up, I asked my dad, please, is she my stepmom and you didn't tell me the truth? Because I don't like her. But Oriflame gave me the opportunity to build a beautiful, beautiful relationship with my mom. We had so much fun. My mother is like the most like God. She is so fun, so beautiful, so sweet. And let me tell you, when we came back to Nigeria, after about 3, 4 months, I lost my dad. So I was grateful for that travel because I was able to have a relationship with my mom, have fun with my mom before my father passed. And she was such a support for me. And I tried to be a support for her after he passed. If we had not traveled together, I don't think we would be like this right now. We were doing things and she had so much fun. Right now, my mom is a director with Oriflame and she does not need me in the Oriflame space. She has her own fun. She has her children that try to drag her with me. I tell them, I'm not dragging this woman with you people, though. But it was such a beautiful relationship. I have traveled with my father, with my husband. I've traveled with my sister, I've traveled with my friends. Like, God, traveling with Oriflame is something that nobody should underestimate. I beg you, Ba, just be ready. Even if you just joined Oriflame now, if you have not joined Oriflame now, I want you just keep your passport because they will shock you and they have shocked so many people. People will just be sitting there and they'll say, I will send your passport, you just qualified. And you're there thinking, I cannot make it. You can make it soon as you join Oriflame. Go and make your passport and start to travel to change your life. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ma, for that wonderful testimonial. At least I learned something today that motion sickness is a Nigerian thing. Thank you so much, Ma, for that wonderful
Thank you, Mr.
testimonial.
Stanley.
Thank you. Nice having you, Ma. Nice having
Thank
you,
you.
Ma. Thank you, Ma. All right, we now move over to the next part. Of course, we are coming to the end of this training today. We are going to be very fast. Of course, whenever you qualify for maybe minutes national conference or international conference with Oriflame, it's always an avenue for you to meet with your team members. We get to enjoy team parties, lots of food and adventure. And we have different conferences in Oriflame. We have the national conference, we have the gold conference, and we also have national and executive conference. And when we now talk about national conference, we'll now talk about manager and director seminar. And that conference happens within the country, it happens within Nigeria. And we've been to the best of hotels in Nigeria. We've been to the best top 5-star hotels in Nigeria. We've been to Transcorp Hilton, we've been to Sheraton, we've been to Eco Hotel, we've been to Lagos Continental, we've been to Abuja Continental. To mention the top five-star hotel that we've not been to. That's where we take our brand partners to. That's where we take our amazing leaders to. Of course, to always have fun. We won't say because it's a national conference, we can just take them to any hotel. No. We prioritize our brand partners, we prioritize our leaders, and we also give them that premium treatment because they deserve it. Like I mentioned earlier, we are not just here to work. We always have time within the year for you to go, relax, have fun, and meet with your team members. And in Oriflame, there's no restriction. Nobody's going to stay because you are not up to 10 years in Oriflame. You can't qualify for any of our seminar. No, you can join today, or you should join rather. You joined last month, you joined last week, you joined today, you joined yesterday. If you are to build your business and qualify for manager seminar, come next year, you are going to join us to attend our manager seminar. Director seminar is open for everybody, provided you are going to push, qualify, and fulfill the criteria. So, of course, we are going to qualify and enjoy. In Oriflame, there is no restriction. We are not going to say our budget is for 50 people, we have 70 people that qualify. We can't take them. No. Once you qualify, you are also going to enjoy with us. Like Yalati said, you can imagine that. So like I said, we've been to the best of hotels. These are some pictures from our director seminar. You can see some different team members, different teams with their team members, with different outfit, different Ankara, different Ashebi. Of course, it's always an avenue for people to come together, meet their team members, and have fun. Remember, in Oriflame, we're not just here for you to invite people to join, sell your products, make immediate profits. We always make our time to have fun because we believe in work-life balance. Once in a while, we always go to have fun. It's very, very important. So we now talk about international conferences. When we now talk about international conferences, we talk about gold conference, diamond, and executive conference. And I'm also going to mention some of the conferences we've had this year. International conference to be precise. Of course, some months ago, some of our amazing leaders went to South Korea for Diamond and Executive Conference. It was mind blowing. And if we are here, you can see some of our top leaders commenting. You can also check their Facebook page, Instagram page, because it's not possible for us to bring all the pictures, all the videos from different leaders. We have thousands, we have millions of leaders that have traveled around the world with Oriflame. So if you want to pay attention or for you to fact check us, you can always visit any of their social media handle to also see that. Then we have the one coming up in August. We have a good number of people that qualify for a good conference happening in Paris this year, being 2026, in the month of August, So if we are here, you've joined, just start getting ready. Once it's time, we don't need to even tell you the dates. Once we've traveled to Paris, of course, you are going to see it by yourself that Oriflame brand partners are in Paris. You can imagine that. So you can also join us today and decide on what you want and start traveling the world with Oriflame. Of course, Gold Conference 2027, where are we going to? And it's also important to mention that we are going to be 60 years in 2027. It's our anniversary year. And we started making arrangement on what is going to happen, how we are going to do that. If we are based in Lagos, if you've been to any of our anniversary parties, be it 5 years, 10 years, you can imagine how fun it has always been. You can imagine what will not happen when we celebrate our 60th anniversary. Global celebration. You can imagine what will happen. So all they need to do is for you to push, qualify, and make sure you are there come 2027. It's going to be fun and mind blowing. So, and where are we going to for our Diamond and Executive Conference come 2027? We are going to the beautiful city of Mauritius. That's where we are going for our Diamond and Executive uh, title come 2027. Then we now have the last person or the last leader to share her own testimonial. After her own presentation, we are done for today, and it's going to be just few minutes. And guess who she is? She's the mother of our last speaker, Hafsat Ahmed Jumare. She made mention of something that she traveled with her mom. She spent some time with her. It's high time we also hear from her mom. As I said before, there's no restriction. Anybody can travel with Oriflame. Please let's welcome Hajara Jumari, the senior director with Oriflame, for how to also share her own testimonials and having fun experience as well. Hello, Ma, you are welcome. Nice having you. Please let's welcome her. It's not easy. Let's welcome her and also hear from her. We've heard from our top 15 leader, so it's high time we also hear from her mom. And after this, we're also going to call it a day and get ready for tomorrow's section. Okay, I think we are going to continue. Since she's having some network issues, it's possible she won't be able to join. I believe we've heard from, I don't know if she has joined.
Hello, Stanley.
Hello, Ma. Good evening, Ma.
Good evening, Mr. Stanley. How are you?
Very well, thank you, Ma. Nice having you, Ma. Thank you for
I'm
joining,
also,
Ma.
thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome, Ma.
Thank you very much.
All right, Ma.
Well, yeah. So let me start. Let me go on immediately. My name is Hajara Jumare, and I'm a senior director with Oriflame. Honestly, as you mentioned, having fun is much, much more than having party with Oriflame. It is much more than that. Having fun is traveling, either having fun here in the country or outside the country. And I'm privileged to have witnessed both. Honestly, in the first place, like my daughter said, I joined for the money's sake because I joined 12 a.m. after seeing her alert. I joined Oriflame 12 a.m. I asked her to sign me up. And before morning, believe me, I was able to recruit three. By 3 a.m., I have already recruited 3 people.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, and honestly speaking, I have been privileged to travel to so many countries apart from going for Hajj, that's to Saudi Arabia with my husband. But traveling with Oriflame is simply an amazing thing that no one can miss to do that. It is a different experience altogether. Having fun, we really had fun in Sweden. And up to today, I hold on to that because as she mentioned, as Hafsat mentioned, we have never gotten along with her. But honestly, as if we knew that her father is going to pass,
We bonded, and that thing is really working till today, till right now. Hafsat has been an amazing child. I am a very proud mother, and I'm a proud mother to almost everyone in Oriflame because they all call me mommy. They all call me mommy, and I love that. That's fun. It is really fun. I don't know what we would have done. Me especially, because she is already married with her family, husband. But me, that I have already lost mine, I don't know what I would have done without my husband, if not for Oriflame, honestly. So it is a sincere recommendation that Oriflame, if you join Oriflame for anything, you are good to go as far as you are going to work for that thing. If you are here to have fun, honestly speaking, there is no depression with Oriflamers. There is no dull moment with anyone that is in Oriflame. An amazing experience when we went to Sweden. We met with so many nationalities, China people that doesn't know how to speak English, and they want to they want to relate with us. We really had fun. We will laugh throughout the day. And laughter is sincerely a medicine. So it was an amazing thing. Honestly, it helps me to know who Hafsat is. And I'm sure there are so many families here. When we traveled to Lagos for director seminar 2026, I was with my children. That's Muhiba Jumare and Hafsa Jumari. I did not know much of Muhiba because most of the time she was in school. But when we traveled together, we really had fun together. She was teasing me and I was teasing her because of her nature, her small stature and everything. So both having fun here in Nigeria and having fun outside Nigeria is really having fun. So if you have never traveled, as Hafsat said, get your passport ready and work sincerely. Oriflame is the place that will give you whatever you desire. Whatever you desire. If you work for it, you are going to get it. If you want to get money, you will get money. If you want to have fun, you are going to have fun. If you want to look great, you are going to look great. I have extended family and I'm grateful to it. I'm very, very grateful to having so many children here that calls me mom. It gives me so much pleasure. So I'm really having fun with Oriflame. Thank you so much for having me, Mr. Stanley.
Thank you so
I'm
much, ma. Thank you so
very,
much.
very grateful to Oriflame, honestly. And I'm happy to be here on this platform to share my experience. I love you all. All the people that calls me mommy, I love you. I'm taking your love for granted. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. That's so inspiring. Thank you so much, ma'am. And we are all privileged to have you today. And we've learned from you as well. So thank you, everyone, for making our time to join this training today. I believe we've been able to get value. You can, like I mentioned before, you can also share with your team members that are not here for them to also go through it. And they can always go back to rewatch this section for today. And see you soon. And remember, motion sickness is only a Nigeria thing. Build your business, qualify for trip, and you're also going to come here one day, someday to share your own testimonial. Bye, everyone. Bye, and have a wonderful night rest.